Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa McKelvey and today we're in the craft room with a crafty talk. So let's talk about the Hobby Lobby yarn clearance that I've been seeing so many people on YouTube all over. And I gotta tell you, I was beginning to get serious envy. I was like, this is killing me. I kept going to my Hobby Lobby. I kind of live in the middle, and then there's 45 minutes, there's a Hobby Lobby this way, and 45 minutes there's a Hobby Lobby this way. And most of the time I go this way because all of our children and our grandchild live this way. So, and that just sort of makes more sense to me. I only go the other way if it's particular, I need something that I know that's at that store. So we went, and I kept going and going by and not seeing any clearance. And so we were out on Saturday. Saturday morning we took the grandchild home, and Jeff, he said, the husband, he said, do you want to go by Hobby Lobby and look, see if they have any clearance? And normally I jump all over that, but it was early in the morning. I had just had a little bit of coffee, and I wasn't like, I was in just transportation mode, if you get what I mean, like where you get up and your socks don't match, and you may not know, but that's the kind of girl I am. You got on the yoga pants, you got a big shirt, and you're just taking the grandkid home, and you're going through McDonald's and picking up the breakfast because that's all healthy, and that's what good grandparents do. And then you drop off the kid still in her pajamas without her hair being brushed, because that's the kind of Gigi that I am. So my answer wanted to be yes, but was like, no. And he's like, well, come on, let's just go on by there. So I kind of did that whole, well, maybe, we probably won't see anybody I know anyway. So yeah, let's just go. We went in there, and he started spotting, I thought it would be like all the clearance yarn in one section. But what it is, at least in our store, it was within the normal yarn where it is, and then some of them were marked down. And so of course, he showed me the first one. He spotted it first. He showed me the first section. I just, sort of got told. The next day, okay, here's a section. Here, he was into it too. He was going to each section. Okay, I found some here. Okay, there's some over here. And of course, here comes around the corner a cousin of his, and he's like, hey, and so we're like, hey, how are you? We talked to him, but I'm like, I got my glasses on, I'm down in the floor going through bins, and Jeff's over here taking pictures of me. I'll share a few pictures, but so I got a lot of yarn. I won't say that I got like all of these three yarn cakes. I can't see if you can see them or not. Those 3 yarn cakes were like $1.25, $1.39 a piece, and I was like, yes, yes, yes. So I did find some really good stuff, and then I got some that I'll maybe show in a little bit if I can grab it or not. But that were really like, oh, I'll go ahead and grab it now. I hate doing the grab and go thing because I look so unprofessional. But, okay, so I got this one, and I've already kind of opened it to load it, to put it on my thing, and you can see, I think it was regular $14.99. I know you're going, what, those colors? Yes, I hear ya. Okay, so regular $14.99 on sale for $3.74. Yay that I could read that. So this is a hand dyed. I've already kind of, as you can see, untied it sort of out of its hank because I'm getting ready to unwind it and put it into a yarn cake. But I looked at it and I was like, oh, I wish, I was hoping some of these other hanks, these hand dyed yarns would have been on clearance, and I've kept touching it, put it back, touching it back. And Jeff said, you never know, that might end up being something absolutely beautiful. That's all I needed, I mean, when you love yarn, you only need some sort of an excuse to buy it. So Jeff gave it to me, and this, who knows? Who knows? It does remind me of a beautiful summer garden, and there's some greens and blacks and these bright yellows and the red and the pink and tulips, and I bought 2 of them because, you know, you want to make sure you have enough to do something with. So that's pretty much, I'm not going to show any more of the clearance that I got because I did buy a good bit, because I do plan on making some projects with them, and so I want to be able to go, here's the yarn, and, you know, kind of surprise you guys with what I was able to do. But I had to go, you know, all the way around, down one aisle, and then down around the next. And then I was like, you know, I had him as a spotter to kind of go, okay, this section, that one way up there at the top. So it was it wasn't like what I thought it would be. Because it was very spread out, and the yarn was where it normally is in its section with its normal brand that weren't. So you kind of had to turn and see if there was that bright orange sticker on there to find out if it was on sale or not. So it was fun. I will say it gave me that little yarny high. I was like giddy, and even when we were checking out, the girl's like, oh my gosh, you did really well. And I was like, I know. So I'm excited that I have some projects to share in the future because I have a pretty good yarn stash going on. But not so much that I feel overwhelmed. So that was my Hobby Lobby yarn clearance, I guess, haul. But I don't think I went crazy, especially since it was a lot of the colors that I didn't like. But so I don't know. Anyway, so now we're going to talk about the mystery cow, which is kind of the reason I have the camera sort of set back, and you have a wider field today of view. I'm hoping that you don't feel too disconnected from me, but I wanted to make sure I had plenty of room to talk to you about my completed project. I completed a lot of things since I've done a Crafty Chat, you know, baby blankets and hats and oh gosh, I finished that virus shawl, and I want to say there was something else that I finished. But mainly what I finished was the mystery cow through Ophelia Talks Crochet. And I'm afraid it's going to fall all over the place. But I want to show you, I wanted to just give you an overview. I talked about it last time saying, you know, it's been revealed, go to her channel and check it out. So I just want to show you mine. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And 100% stand by if I had known what it was at the beginning, I would have never attempted it because I would have thought, Teresa cannot do this. That is way over my head. And the last week I had gotten really behind because I had just not prioritized my projects very well, and I got really behind, and so I just had to put my head down and crochet, which that's, you know, who doesn't love to do that? So it's not like work, it's like enjoyment. So I just want to show you this. I'm so excited. Okay, so here it is. It is now there might be some loose ends that pop out. I haven't completely, I finished it, and I've been so, you know, we went straight into Father's Day and grandbaby and stuff like that, but I'm always giving excuses, aren't I? I must be the excuse queen. It is a picnic bag in a blanket in a bag. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can, oh, it even kind of matches my shirt. Look at there. Oh Lord, I hope that's all you see. So I did mine kind of long so I can kind of throw it across, but also so like if Jeff's carrying it on our picnic, he can just sort of, you know, because he's going to do the more manly thing, throw it behind him. But I cannot tell you how amazing this is, and not because I didn't design it. It is amazing, and it's real easy to fold in. It just kind of folds right up and goes. I know she's going to be putting out a video, I think this week, maybe next week, of how to fold it properly and all that. But it wasn't difficult for me to figure out. So I want to open it up and hopefully show you. Now I'm not going to be very gentle because I'm not going to say quality made. Teresa did so well. But it can handle me. It can handle how rough I might be with it. It can handle going on a picnic. Oh my gosh. I'm going to kind of watch in the viewfinder and see if I can show it up for you. That's one of the great things about it just flips out of the bag. And then you have this. I think I forgot to flip it. Yeah. So then this flower on the inside comes out. And then you could take I make things look harder than they are. Trust me, it's not difficult. I'm just trying to do it within the confines of a camera. I love this. I am so in love. You know, like from the beginning, this was like what, week 1 and 2. I would have been thrilled right there. Hello, stop, that's a beautiful lap blanket. I mean, you know, or make this into a great big pillow. I mean, I have been so happy with this from the beginning. So I'm just going to kind of grab it out like this. You see, you got the 3D flowers. I'm not doing too good showing you. I mean, mine is super large, but it's perfect for taking the grandbaby out. You know, the way this is, we love to go in the kayak. And so we can throw it in the kayak when we stop somewhere, pull out on a grassy side, you know, take my bag out, unfold it. I'm good to go. I'm happy to go. And what I do, so for me, all I did was I took the bag and said, okay, well, I know I'm going to have to flip that and fold it inside. So I'll show you how I do it. Okay, here we go. So all I did was go, well, this needs to be on the outside. My bag, this part, needs to be at me, facing. Everything else, I'm not coming around. Everything else needs to just be up like this. So I'm just giving you a quick little, not very pretty, but I just kept folding it up into, hang on, like this. I'm probably going to cut all this out. But then all you do, once you've kind of folded it up in a big square, okay, that I'll show you. So you just fold it all up in a big square with your bag on the outside. And here's your thing. And then you do go inside, grab the 2 corners, also grab your folded up blanket. And you're just, whoops, you're just going to flip the bag into itself. And what I like about this is for mine, I told you I had a few ends, I can still poke, you know, things in there. The book that I'm going to read, say if I'm going to take this out down to a wooded side outside. Anyway, I love it. I just love it. Jeff said, now don't you give this away. And I was like, oh, heck no, I'm not giving that away. This will be forever my first mystery cow. This will forever be probably my favorite, the most used. I mean, who knows? I love it. I need to go back and finish up some of my ends, but I love the colors. You know I love it because I keep saying I love it. I love it. I'm going to put this right here. So, yeah. So that's the mystery cow. I'm so glad I did that, and I highly recommend that you go if you're interested. All the videos are up on her channel. All the instructions are on her blog. You can buy the pattern if you just want to go straight to doing that on her website. You can go to her website. You can buy the yarn. It all comes to you and you can make it. And she even came up with a way to crochet a handle instead of doing the webbing and sewing it on. So you can, you know, do that as well. But I'm marking it off because I'm so proud of myself for sticking with it. and for slowing down instead of looking at a great big project, look at it in small, simple steps. So I learned a lot by doing this crochet along. I learned a lot by going in the group, and even if I didn't post, I would read what other people were saying and how they did things. And I learned techniques that I now am excited about and can use. So that's my completed projects. So I moved you a little bit closer so that I could show you this month's yarn pack. Luckily this video is still going to go up in June, so you'll be able to see what June's yarn pack was. I was going to film a video as soon as it came in, but I got, I was trying to finish the mystery yarn packs, the mystery crochet along, so I didn't have time to film. So let me get into, it is heavenly. They're all heavenly. This is it. I want you to be able to see the colors up close. I love this. I'm going to put in some pictures that I took of it because I enjoy doing the pictures. As soon as I saw it, I said, oh my gosh, this is going to be beautiful on my mother-in-law's porch. And so I texted her and said, hey, can I come over? She lives next door to me. Can I come over and take some pictures? She said, of course. So she met me. She was sitting up there on the swing. She met me up there. So I come running over and it's just like, I just knew these would look beautiful on your porch. And so I took a whole bunch of pictures. And then Anya on Ophelia Talks Crochet, she has her YouTube channel, she already has a blanket, a hexagon blanket that she created out of these colors. So I'm immediately, gonna start doing this. And she came up with these, what she calls the dainty clusters, which is what we used all through the mystery cowl, was these little dainty clusters. Like the granny square is 3 clusters. These are 2, so they're like dainty clusters. So this is a hexagon out of the dainty clusters. And then she has designed this blanket, and we put them all together. And it really is something like quick. And as you can see, I've already broken into the yarn. So I'm definitely making one, and I'm excited about that. I just love these yarn packs. They are just... it's beautiful. It's especially if I feel like I'm a creative person, but I sometimes really can't visualize colors. And what I mean by that is I'm a visual person. So like if I go in a room to rearrange the furniture, I can't just go, that couch should go here. I have to start moving everything. And then I can see it. And so it's the same way when I go in a yarn store and I go, okay, I want to make a baby blanket. Well, I have to start getting I have to have all the colors in front of me, pull them all out and kind of see. So having someone do that and say, okay, here's your colors. Now I can bring this home. I sit it around, I walk around, I look at it, and I wait, and I go, I think I want to make a lap blanket, or I want to do this. So it's easier for me to design or come up with what I want to make out of something when someone else has already done the colors for me. So I love yarn packs, and it's just a little treat to myself. I budget out for the year, or I'll make a couple of baby blankets and sell them and say, that was the cost of a yarn pack. So I just think that they are a wonderful thing, and I love sharing them. So I showed you the new yarn. So now I want to talk to you about some new projects that I'm working on. I'm working on the hexagon blanket that I mentioned with this yarn pack. I'm working on that through Ophelia Talks Crochet YouTube channel. And I have a couple of baby blankets and a couple of shawls. I'll show those when they're done. I'm trying to work on limiting how many projects I begin, and I'm trying to be more disciplined about three projects at a time. I think is a good load for me, because it allows enough creativity to flow, and it allows me to keep You know, one project is maybe something you just do quick little burst, you know, at a time, like you're just going on a car ride, or, you know, sitting around, like even with cooking dinner, I'll have my yarn on the kitchen counter, and then in the middle of something, you know, I'll just pop on a stool and, you know, do one of these. So I'm trying to then have like more in-depth crochet projects, like that are by the TV. So like when in the evening, if we're watching TV, I can just do like what I call mindless crochet, where you don't have to do any counting. I'm already past the first row, you know, I'm into the project. So it's more like a baby blanket that's just consistent. You just sit down and do it. And then I try to have projects during the day that are more learning new techniques or trying something. So I think there's three modes I like to have going at all time. One is just quick and easy fun. One is for someone else. Baby blankets, something that is just allows me to maybe use yarn that I don't normally have around me, or colors that I don't normally have around me. So it'd be like a shawl, a baby blanket, or a gift. And then the other one is a more intense, uses more concentration and allows me to really do my research, watch a lot of different YouTube channels, and try new techniques. That's just kind of where I like to be at an ongoing basis all the time. I don't know if that made any sense or not. So I want to talk a few minutes about some upcoming videos I have coming out. They will be some basic procedures for anyone that's interested in learning how to crochet. And I'm just going to kind of lay out some basics of how to do, just to get you started. And so that will be coming up. That about wraps up our crafty chat for today. I've really enjoyed my time with you. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I would like to say to all of my current subscribers how much I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed and you'd like to, join us. Come on in. Enjoy the crochet fun. And I would like to say, you know, hit the like button if you want to help me get into the algorithm and have more people be able to find my videos. And I would definitely want you to hit the bell if you have subscribed and you want to know when I put out a new video. I normally try to do Tuesdays and Thursdays, but Thursdays for sure, once a week, put out a video. And I would also like to say, I'm interested, how many current projects do you allow yourself to have going on at one time? And how many, at what number do you start getting overwhelmed? Put that in the comments for me below, because I'm very interested in that. But thanks so much. I hope you have a great time, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.